slowly but surely we are growing. Already the third mission and final mission of the pre-dynastic period. This is still of course a bit in the tutorial mode, but soon we'll have access to everything that the game has to offer, and it will start getting a lot harder. To win, we need to reach 600 of population and 10 houses level 7. And in this mission we start really playing with the Nile, with the floodplain, right? You have this over here where we're going to place all of the farms. At some point the Nile will take it over, flood it, but this will also replenish the soil, right? Put new fertile soil on it, and therefore the year after you get even more food. Of course this needs to deliver the food to the granary, but this doesn't need to be so close to the houses because the workers are coming from a work camp over here. They're not going directly, to the farms. As always, don't hesitate to just pause to take a quick look at the map. You can see that we have fertile soil on both sides, and then we have a lot of terrain over here where people will be able to have water without any problems, but there's no animal, there's no hunting, and that's why in terms of food and farming, this is really about the fig farm over here. So anyway, let's start building the house. Remember that you don't have to keep this whole road, we can also delete it if you want to do something slightly different. For example, if you want to make sure that you have a nice square like this, right, that's totally fine. And then we will need, of course, to have a road to the farms. We can start with that, putting a couple of those farms, and then a road access like this. So this will need to have access to war camp. So let's put the war camp, in the corner like this. And we'll also need a granary. We can put the granary over there, right? And then we need to start our population. So we can do population like this, both sides. Then we can have of course, water is the most important. Do not forget. The water will go around. That's good. Then we need to make sure that we have also all of these, right, to prevent, for example, fire, to prevent collapse of our buildings, to prevent crimes. So let's do all of this. And the physician, right, we don't want our people to get sick. So that's a good start in terms of services. Then we need to make sure that we're not only storing the food, but also delivering to our people. Right, so I'm gonna do something like this, and then make sure that we accept all of the figs, because I put the option to accept by default nothing. We will need some religion. I'm not gonna make a square, I'm just gonna make for now a temple. That should be enough to get us started. We will need though a boost for houses later on. So let's put it maybe over here in that corner. I'm going to delete this and put it in that corner. Right, all good. And then lastly, the school for junglers. You can even put it, far away if you want, but for now we're gonna keep it simple. Give everything together, accelerate to get our people to join the town. Simple town, we've used quite a bit of money, of course, but now we have some people working in the camp. And if I remember correctly from the previous game, it was 1 for 3. I don't know if they're telling us over here. No, it doesn't seem to really just highlight 1 for 3. So we'll have to see if that's, enough, or if we need more work camps. There is a warning, I don't know why. Recent construction blocked the road. Oh, that is not good. I'm not sure where. And we can reconnect these ones just to be safe. Put a roadblock over here and over there. Oh, was this? Maybe that was what they were complaining about. I forgot to reconnect this to the main road. But anyway, this now is working. It is, the water is coming. So at this point, they're not working obviously on it, right? But next time, this is how this stays very fertile, right? And we have also unlocked over here the apothecary to protect from malaria. We put it next to our other hospital, the physician, right? And we can also do a quick check on our overlays, particularly in terms of risk. Have we forgotten something? Like fire seems fine. This is totally fine in terms of collapse. Crime seems all good. Disease, malaria. So far, so good, right? I mean, this is a very small city, right? I would be surprised if I had forgotten anything, but who knows? We can also check overseas of temple. Osiris is apathetic, so it's not great, but it's not terrible either. Maybe we could build, you know, a couple of shrines. This will also help with attractiveness. We don't have a lot of food reserves, so maybe let's continue to upgrade that. But just before, we can check if we have enough people, right? For example, over here, I can see that I definitely have people, right? We're not missing people over there. I can put priorities to, for example, making sure that the administration, things like my firehouse or police station, always have priority. But yes, in the meantime, we can also just expand a bit. We can test with one worker camp if they're going to work on it. It seems that they do, and it says that they do supply as much as humanly possible, so maybe this is actually working. Okay, we have started to create more food, and therefore population, you know, our houses are slowly but surely increasing, and we have unlocked over here some new productions in terms of industry. This time it's not a mine, a gold mine, it's pottery. We're going to place a clay pit near the water, right? So it can't be anywhere, like here it doesn't work, here it works, you know, type of thing. And then this clay is going to be transported into pottery. So if I put them here, given that I have the recruiters, right, the recruiters are blocked over here. They can't go and get some access to the houses. That's not going to work unless I put, you know, I can do this sort of small, not cheat, because that's how the game was a bit supposed to work, where I put one house and that will give it access to the whole, you know, worker population. Of course, this also means that this house will not evolve unless I give it everything, right? Unless I give it water, I give it food, etc., it won't evolve. It will stay a sort of basic house. What I can do is I can give it a basic well, right? That's not too bad. I could also, of course, make sure that it's not gonna burn down, because I also don't want those things to burn down. So we're gonna put this and that. But now, as you can see, this has started to work, right? We're producing some clay, and then the clay will be delivered to the potter. All of this will need to be stored, right? Will need to be stored in a stockyard. So let's place it over here, right? We can say accept the pottery only, for example, no clay. So maybe this, you know, will get full at some point, but that's fine. I don't want to have to store too much clay at this point. What I want is pottery. There it is. We have our first pottery that has been delivered, and the market lady can also, that's something great, is the market lady, she can cross those roadblocks. That's not a problem for her when she's going to go buy different elements. We told her to go buy pottery, right? So she came, she's bringing our pottery back, and then she'll be able to deliver pottery to our people, for example, over here. But we can see also that we have a big problem for many of these, where it says it's not that we're missing something, it's not that it's missing food, it's just cannot evolve because of the desirability. So let's start beautifying. We have many choices for beauty, right? We have gardens, plaza, but we also have statues, small, medium, large, and we'll get even more in the future. So let's look at a large statue to be crazy. You can rotate it with R. For now, we're just gonna put it like this. And we can also put, you know, small ones, like these ones, one over here, one over there. You can, of course, go crazy as you want, right? With all of those things. Plaza too, and we can plaza all the roads that are, you know, already paved. These roads, these dirt roads, you cannot put plaza. But with that, you know, the desirability has increased everywhere. So all of our houses instantaneously, you know, got upgraded. But we've also upgraded our oasis over here, our water distribution, right? It looks a lot better. It is actually the same, right, in terms of gameplay, but it looks a lot better. I've always loved that element from the game. Now, to win, we need 600 people. We're actually quite close, and 10 modest homestead, which is not this one. It needs entertainment, but we should have entertainment coming. Or maybe my entertainment is not strong enough. Sometimes, you know, because it says there's hardly any entertainment, right? So they're not saying they don't have entertainment. They're saying they don't have enough entertainment. The problem is we cannot, you know, we don't have a bigger one. So what we're gonna have to do, I'm afraid, is just create more of those booths. You know, we could put one in each corner, for example. We can have, you know, a road like this, or you can also even, you know, be sneaky and put two next to each other like this. So we're gonna do this and that, and hopefully that will help us. But it is done. Victory for this third mission. We're still in the tutorial phase, right? So I've kept the difficulty normal level, but then we're going to increase to the hardest difficulty. There are 3 levels, easy, normal, and hard. We'll move to hard. But yeah, we've done it. Don't hesitate, of course, to share in the comments if you have any thoughts, question, anything that I said was wrong. You know, don't hesitate also to tell me. I may have missed something in this new version of the game, of course, and I'm always trying to improve. Also, if you have feedback for the future episodes, please don't hesitate to share, and I hope to see you next time.